Hey, Anthony Nitz here. How you doing? Hey, have you ever thought about buying real estate at auction? We hear about everybody getting all these great deals at auction, but in order to get the great deals, you got to have the right information. You got to know what's available, what's coming up, if the property is actually going to auction. Because one of the biggest issues that a lot of people who go to auction, they find that great property. They say this is the one. They set their budget. They show up. The property has been pulled from the list, and so we have a source that we use that provides us daily the properties that are going to auction. It actually analyzes a lot of the properties that are going to auction and tells us if they're hot properties or not. So let's take a look at some of those here real quick. Okay, right there we go. Okay, so here's an example. So today at 12 o'clock, and I think that's Santa Ana Courthouse. Today is October 2nd, 2012. It's 11:30, so you're probably not going to get over there to take a look at these right away. But take a look at this. The opening bid here on this property is $425,250. When our system runs it through two different valuation models or systems here in a sense. One is an AVM, automatic valuation model, and it's giving us a result of a value of about $567,000. And so, when you look at that compared to 425, there's some equity there. When we look at the Zillow estimate, it gives us a value of $598,000. Now, keep in mind, values, regardless of the source, are subjective, and so you have to kind of get the idea that this is a good idea of what the value is. Point is here, $173,000 in equity, and so now is somebody going to buy it and walk away with $173,000 in equity? It's possible. There's probably people who are going to be bidding. It's in Laguna Niguel, popular area, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square foot house. Yeah, it's probably going to go for higher than the 425. But somebody's probably going to make a good deal there. And if they don't, then it won't get sold. Here's another one, Aliso Viejo, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 972 square feet, little condo, but worth $243,000 or $222,000, depending on which source you're looking at. And the starting bid's $176. That puts it in a position of about $67,000 in equity. Here's a little one. It's a little tighter, but still, there's something there. $430,000. So I could see that somebody could easily walk in there and buy this property for $430,000. Just because investors are looking for, a 70% spread on the property. They want, they want to buy it usually no more than 70% of the value of the property. So if you're looking for a home for yourself, you can buy it for $25,000. Or if you're if you're a flipper, you can buy this thing, turn around, sell it, and after costs and everything, make 15 grand, depending on the condition and all that good stuff. So there's that. Let's look at the properties that sold yesterday, just to give you some real perspective here. Properties that sold yesterday, this one sold for $400,000. The estimate was $404 to $435, so about $3,500 potential equity there. Look at this one here, Laguna Hills, Falling Leaf Drive, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,204 square feet. The sold amount was $710,000. The value was between $768,000 and $811,000. So you're looking at, basically $58,000 to $101,000 in equity. Little condo in Santa Ana. Sold for $169,000, valued at $237,000. This one here in Brea sold $364,000. You get the point here. There's people making money, but I like this one here. I like to illustrate this one too, because this is a good example of somebody who goes to an auction, doesn't really know what they're doing, and they end up overbidding. And so when you look at this, it sold for $545,000, but only was worth between $527,000 and $525,000 based on the valuation tools. And so, if you don't have first of all, have the right tools available with you to kind of help you identify the value. If you don't have the right knowledge as far as how to purchase these properties at auction, then you can make a mistake and you can lose money. Maybe these folks bought it just for themselves to live in that case, that's fine. So if you would like to get on my list that we send every day, the hot properties every single day, then definitely reach out to me, call me, text me, email me, whatever you like, and we'll chat for a minute, and then we'll get you set up on the system here so you get notified when these hot properties are every day. Thanks so much. You know how to get a hold of me. I'm Anthony Nitz. There's my number, 714-900-2710, and we'll talk to you real soon. Take care.